three people's hands.
Good. How are you?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of Nashville Christian School, we'd like to welcome you to the 2024 Nashville Christian Homecoming. We begin this evening by thanking the NCS Student Council for their hard work in preparing all of the homecoming events this week. Student Council officers are Ainsley DeLumbrian, President; Cutler Stubblefield, Vice President; Landon Travis, Treasurer; Michael Hoskins, Communications Director; and Brock Haywood, Student Government Representative. At this time, we will present our 2024 Homecoming Court. The freshmen in attendance are Maggie Boatman and Walker Martin. Maggie is the daughter of John and Carol Boatman, and she has attended Nashville Christian School for 5 years. Maggie is a volleyball player and she runs track. She would like to thank her mom and dad for all their love and support. Maggie would also like to thank Coach King for his love and support. Walker is the son of Patrick and Martha Martin. He has attended Nashville Christian for 8 years and he plays football and runs track. He would like to thank his parents for all their love and support. The freshman homecoming attendants, Maggie Boatman and Walker Martin. Your sophomore attendants are AJ Page and Caden Grigsby. AJ is the daughter of Byron and Ashley Page, and she has attended Nashville Christian for 10 years. AJ goes to Zeal Church, and her favorite scripture is Psalm 138, verse 3, which says, "When I called, you answered me. You greatly emboldened me." AJ is on the honor roll, and she plays softball, basketball, and soccer. She would like to thank her mom and dad for making her who she is today, and she would like to thank Coach King and Caden for always being there for her. Caden is the son of Mandy and Daniel Burns. He has attended Nashville Christian for 5 years. Caden attends Zeal Church and the Richland Avenue Church of Christ. His favorite scripture is Isaiah 54:17, which says, "No weapon that is formed against me shall prosper." Caden started on the football team in his freshman and sophomore years and won Return Man of the Year last year. Caden would like to thank Coach King for being a big brother and for teaching him how to become a young man, and AJ for always being there for him. Your sophomore homecoming attendants, AJ Page and Caden Grigsby. The junior attendants this year are Tegan Elizer and Spencer Powell. Tegan is the daughter of Tim Elizer and Amanda Waller. She has attended Nashville Christian for 12 years, and she goes to West End Community Church. Tegan is a member of the soccer, football, girls wrestling, and track teams. Last year, Tegan was selected for the all-region soccer team, the 5-peat district champs for soccer, and she placed 8th in the state in her first year of track. Tegan has also been a member of the Student Ambassador Leadership Team for 2 years, a member of the National Honor Society, and an honor roll student. She would like to thank her friends, family, and teammates for all their love and support. She appreciates them helping her grow and supporting her during hard times. Spencer is the son of Lauren Webb, Justin Hacker, and Ross Powles, and he has attended NCS for 3 years. Spencer attends the West End Community Church, and his favorite scripture is 1 Corinthians 13:8, which says, "Love never fails, but where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be still. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away." Spencer's on the soccer team, and he is thankful for his team and all the friends he's made at NCS. He wants to thank Braden Griffin for being the best GM and his mom and family for their love and support. Your junior homecoming attendants, Tegan Elizer and Spencer Powell. The first senior attendants are Addison Overbreckling and Taylor Hughes. Clarksville Christian School for 15 years. She goes to the Zeal Church, and her favorite scripture is Exodus 14:14, which says, "The Lord will fight for you. You need only be still." Last year, Addison won all districts in softball and volleyball, and she was named District Hitter of the Year. She also won all Mid-State, the Tennessee Sports Writers Association All-State Team, and My TV30 Scholar Athlete of the Week. She has served as Class Communications Officer since her sophomore year, and she is on the principal's list. Addison has committed to the University of Pittsburgh to play softball, where she plans to major in biology. She would like to thank her family and friends for all their love and support. She is grateful for them and doesn't know where she would be without them. She would also like to say how much she loves her sister Emma for always being there for her. Taylor is the son of Travis and Susan Hughes, and this is his 4th year at NCS. He attends Zeal Church, and his favorite scripture is Psalm 46:10, which says, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will exalt the earth." Taylor is on the golf team, and he's played golf since he was 4. He also plays baseball. He would like to thank his mom, dad, brother, and grandparents for their love and support and for always believing in him. Senior homecoming attendants, Addison Overbreckling and Taylor Hughes. Your next senior attendants are Daisy Martin and Brock Haywood. Daisy is the daughter of Patrick and Martha Martin, and she has attended NCS for 8 years. She goes to Zeal Church, and her favorite scripture is 2 Corinthians 4:8 and 9, which says, "We are hard-pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed." Daisy has been awarded the Student Athlete Award 3 times, and she broke the school record for the women's 4x2 relay. Daisy has served as class president. In all 4 years, she's been on the principal's list and honor roll. She plans to attend the Charleston School of Law to become a judge or magistrate. She would like to thank her mom and dad for always guiding her in the right direction and allowing her to follow her heart in all areas of her life. She would also like to thank her brothers for making her tough and hard-headed. Brock is the son of David and Jennifer Haywood, and he has attended NCS for 12 years. He plays football and baseball and serves as the student government advisor. Brock's favorite Bible verse is Proverbs 3:5 and 6, which says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight." Brock also served on the student ambassador leadership team for the last 2 years, and he plans to attend the Air Force Academy after high school, where he will study aerospace engineering. Brock would like to thank his parents for their love and support. Senior homecoming attendants, Daisy Martin and Brock Haywood. The final senior attendants are Chloe Freeman and Graham Peeler. Chloe is the daughter of Stephen and Stacy Freeman, and she has attended NCS for 6 years. Her favorite scripture is Luke 18, verse 1, which says, "Always pray, never give up." Chloe has a photography business, and she plans to attend Tennessee Tech or Nashville State Community College. She is grateful to her family for always being loving and supportive, and she thanks them for the way they raised her. She is also thankful for her friends who have taught her genuine friendship and given her lifelong memories. She also wants to thank Graham for always being by her side. Graham is the son of Eric and Leah Peeler and has attended NCS for 2 years. He goes to the Walnut Street Church of Christ. Graham's favorite Bible verse is Romans 8:18, which says, "For I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that is to be revealed to us." Graham plays NCS football and basketball. He plans to attend Tennessee Tech University next year to study civil engineering. Graham would like to thank his mom, dad, and grandparents for their encouragement and their love and support. Graham would also like to thank his friends from NCS for making his time so memorable, and a special shout out to Chloe as well. Senior homecoming attendants, Chloe Freeman and Graham Peeler. Crowning the queen tonight is our head of school and the 1982 NCS homecoming queen, Miss Connie Jo Shelton. A accompanied by upper school principal Dr. Brian Bishop and the 2023 NCS homecoming queen, Miss Bridget Payne. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 homecoming queen is Daisy Martin.
Okay, so you're the one, yes, that's right, you're the one who said back in 10 years ago, we did,
Eagles fans, if you would like to participate in tonight's Eagles Walk, make your way now to the Event Center Plaza just outside of the ticket booth. Let's show our Eagles some serious school spirit as they make their way to the field tonight. Don't miss out on this special opportunity.
Where are you going? Yeah, but you're not going. They're not your friends. You are your mom. I think get out of here. She is so crazy. Bring grandma right there. I like that. Bring her right
Fans, good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of educational athletics. Our student athletes recognize that judgment calls are made in good faith and must abide by the officials' decisions. Spectators.
I think the boys will certainly remember that. I don't remember what the score was in that game.
I don't either.
But I do remember they went down and got upset. The give is to Haywood up the middle. Pretty good penetration by Fayetteville.
They're going to give it to him.
But it looks like he still was able to get in. Touchdown, Eagles. Brock Haywood on the 1-yard dive on 1st and goal. And the Eagles are going to go. They're not waiting for the chain game to get set up. Curtis takes the snap. He's going deep, trying to get it all. He's got Grigsby. He's got it for a touchdown in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Caden Grigsby in motion. Curtis takes the snap. Straight back, looks like a screen pass to Brock Haywood, and there is no one there. He has a convoy of Eagles that take him all the way to the end zone.
That might be the most open screenplay I think I've ever seen.
That certainly was. There was no one within 20 yards of Haywood. 3rd and 22. I'm not sure what they're going to try here. I'm assuming they're going to try and do this in 2 plays. Willoughby rolls to his left, pursued, throws a bomb to Brock Taylor, an interception. Brock Taylor running to his left. He's got a seam. He's got a good block. He's got a couple of good blocks. Taylor to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Brock Taylor with a pick six, a 75 or 80-yard interception return for Brock Taylor for a touchdown for the Eagles. 20-yard line with only 42 seconds remaining. Curtis in the shotgun, Haywood next to him. Curtis takes the snap, rolls to his left, throws across his body, a perfect dime to Caden Grigsby for an Eagles touchdown.
Attention fans, the National Christian versus DCA high school football game is one of our nominations for the Tennessee Titans Fireball Fridays Game of the Week, presented by Whataburger. Voting begins on Monday morning at 9 a.m. The winner will be announced on Wednesday via the Titans social media channels. If the National Christian game is selected, the Titans will be at Keaton Field with our team on Friday night. The host school will receive a $1,000 grant from the Titans Foundation to benefit our program. Be on the lookout on all NCS social media platforms for information on how to vote. Go Eagles!
I'm not missing both. Yeah. I'm always promising myself if they ever, because I heard this is the last story. We're in town. No, it'll be. That's what That's so much detail, bro. Like, I love your birthday. I love your birthday. That was my wife's birthday. Fair enough. I've never thought about it. But, that's right. That's right.
I like the hair. That's so cool.
No, Daddy didn't do that. Daddy didn't do all that, Daddy.
Attention, Matt Longworth, please report to the 50-yard line. Thank you.
Makes a lot of sense. Well, I used to go with QB and have to wait until local dances and like all those things. Y'all to use ours is right after. Yeah. No, it's smart. Oh, yeah. Mine was always the Friday night off.
Tonight's team captains are headed to midfield for the coin toss. Captains for the Cougars: number 9, Chris Reagan; number 45, Willie Wilson; number 64, Landon Ray; and number 74, Tanner Wilson. Your captains for the Eagles tonight: number 2, Jared Curtis; number 25, Brock Haywood; number 58, Cody Clark; and number 67, Vasily Sanchez. Tonight's officiating crew: referee Mickey Edwards, umpire John Spencer, linesman Wendell Holder, line judge Jeremy Carlson, back judge Jeremy Brown, and ECO Antonetta Carter. The Eagles have won the toss and elected to receive.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Keaton Field in beautiful Bellevue, Tennessee, the home of Nashville Christian. Tonight, the Eagles will be hosting Clarksville Academy for our homecoming game here at Nashville Christian. This is John Pierce. We'll be calling the game tonight with my friend, Kobe Davis. Kobe, how do we feel about tonight?
I'm feeling great. It's a great night for football, great night of homecoming. We're excited to get things rolling.
All right, we're going to pause for a minute for the prayer and anthem.
We ask for your protection over every player, coach, and fan. Keep us safe from injury and harm. Help us to compete with integrity, playing our best, not for our glory, but for yours. Remind us that this game is an opportunity to demonstrate the character of Christ, both in victory and defeat. Give us the excitement of the game, tempered with humility, knowing that all we have comes from you. May our actions reflect your love and grace, and may we encourage one another as brothers and sisters of Christ. And let the joy of playing be a witness to your goodness. For yours is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Hope you were able to hear that, because that was a beautiful rendition of the national anthem sung by a Nashville Christian employee and her husband. So super excited about tonight. It is homecoming night. The banners are up. The stands are packed. We're ready for a good homecoming game. The Eagles are hosting Clarksville Academy tonight for their homecoming. Clarksville Academy comes in with a record of 1-6. Head coach Stedman Bell coming off a loss last week to DCA, 51-3. Your Eagles come into the game with a 7-1 overall record. Most recently, a 46-0 drubbing of Fayetteville, and the week before that, a 45-7. And that sounded like a train running right through this booth. I'm not sure how it sounded at home, but everyone's okay up here. Just for those of you at home listening, everyone in the booth is okay.
If you weren't awake, you are now.
The Eagles are on the field. The Eagles are led by head coach Jeff Brothers, assistant coaches Colin Wright, Justin King, Ryan McClary, Andrew Shaw, and Kyle Tidwell. Trainer Kim Walter, managers Jake Campbell and Nathan Gatos, Jake Peterson, Megan Wilson, Riley Smith, and Jadon Williams. It's been a hectic day here. Friday of homecoming week is always a crazy day at school, lots of games and activities, but I think the guys are really excited. The coaches held the guys out today, have a lot of games, and so they should be well rested and ready to go tonight. Clarksville Academy has won the toss and deferred to the second half. The Eagles will receive the first kickoff of the night. Back deep for the Eagles we have 3 back deep. Dre Gibson is in the middle back deep. Freshman Chris White and Caden Grigsby all back deep to receive. Brock Taylor.
It's good
short.
to see Dre out here.
Yeah, I think this is the first time I've seen Dre receiving as a receiver. Played last week a lot of quarterback. Maybe got in a little bit on offense, but I don't remember on special teams at all. And we're about to get going here for homecoming night at Nashville Christian. Kick is in the air. It'll be a short kick, fielded by Brock Taylor. Looks like a face mask there. Brock did a good job fielding it. Goes down pretty much where he fielded the ball. It'll be 1st and 10 Eagles from their own 20, looks like the 28-yard line.
All right, let's see how this offense led by Jared Curtis comes out for their first drive of the night. We'll go ahead and run through the offense real quick. We got Jared Curtis at quarterback. Our line is read by Pryor Brown and Clay Klotz, Trey Bartlett, Steely Santez, and Graham Peeler. And at receiver, we have Caden Grigsby, Javon Drillo, Brock Taylor, and Zane Crampton.
Curtis in the shotgun, takes a snap, throws a quick out to Brock Taylor here on the left side. Taylor makes a nice catch and gets tackled immediately. Looks like a gain of about 6 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 4 yards from the 35-yard line.
It'll be a 6-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
The Eagles have marched the ball down the field in the last few games on the first possession for a touchdown. Let's see if they can continue that trend tonight. Curtis in the backfield, hands it off to Haywood, running right, gets the edge, and is still going. Gain of about 14 yards. Good run by Brock. Really good blocking.
Fantastic block.
Really sealed the edge there. I don't know who's on that right end, but it was really sealed well, and Brock makes a great run. Gain of about 14 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 Eagles on their own 49-yard line.
Coach, it wasn't only just blocking by the O-line, but our receivers out there on that right side.
Yeah, it was
great downfield blocks.
Did a great job. Curtis in the shotgun. He's got Haywood next to him. Grigsby in motion. Curtis takes the snap, throws a quick out to Grigsby, makes a great move. Really good move. Grigsby's moving down the sideline, cut back to the middle, and tackled around the 16-yard line. A great run. Well, I tell you, he was almost making that move before he caught the ball.
Yes, he was.
That was a fantastic little move. Wasn't much to it, but a great little hesitation move by Caden.
Yes, quick and decisive.
Eagles in hurry-up offense a little bit. Curtis in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks left, comes back to the right, scrambles out to the right, gets out to the edge, jump pass to the middle, complete to Grigsby again, right near the goal line. Looks like maybe it is enough for a first down, maybe on the 2 or 3 yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Eagles. Curtis looks to the sideline to get the play. He's in shotgun. He has Haywood behind him. Curtis to the right. It's going to keep it himself, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. It takes the Eagles 2 minutes and 8 seconds to score their first touchdown of the night here on homecoming. Jared Curtis with a 3-yard run.
Coach, how about that off 1 foot little jump pass he had right there?
Yeah, jump pass.
Fantastic.
It's like he's trying to make things difficult for himself. It's too easy. The Eagles line up for their extra point. They had the weird lineup again where they move everyone left. They got 2 points out of that last week. This week they go back to more traditional. A lot of pressure off the right side, but Greg Griffin kicks it through for the extra point. Your score is Nashville Christian Eagles 7, Clarksville Academy 0, 9:52 remaining in the first quarter. We'll be right back. 9:52 remaining in the first quarter. The Eagles are up 7-0. Quick strike for the Eagles. Most impressive play of that drive was the Caden Grigsby pass and run after the catch. Gain of about 30-ish yards on that play. Capped off by a Curtis 3-yard touchdown plunge. Like offsides there. Yeah, it was. So offsides on the Eagles on the kickoff. They're going to add 5 yards to it and kick it again. Do they usually stop play, though? Don't they let it go? I don't know. That would seem weird.
I don't know how it is on kickoff. I don't see that too often.
No, that was strange. Usually they kind of let that go, and then the receiving team can decide if they want to accept the penalty or not. But regardless, they stopped the play, so we're going to redo it. Braden Griffin getting ready to kick off again. So we'll have a chance to see the Eagles defense for the first time tonight. Griffin to kick off. It's a good kick, fielded by number 9 for Clarksville Academy. He's running right and is stood up and tackled by Keandre Gibson and somebody else. A couple of Eagles got him. I know Dre was there immediately. You know, I've seen Dre Gibson now play one game. He's impressive.
He's impressive.
He is a great athlete and very intense and relentless. He's fun to watch.
Yes, great change of direction, some speed, brings in a little life to this defense.
Yes, he does. He'll be on the left corner. The right corner is freshman Chris White. Lawson Andrews is the safety. Clarksville Academy starts in the shotgun. Quarterback takes it up the middle and not much there. It's going to be a loss of a couple. Blake Klotz and Skylar Drury. Was it Skylar? There for the tackle. No, Vasily Santos, sorry. Vasily Santos. Sorry, Vasily, my apologies. Loss or a gain of maybe a half yard there. It's going to be second down and 9 from their own 34 for Clarksville Academy.
We'll run through this D-line real quick. We do have Skylar Drury, Kenny Harris, Vasily Santos. We'll have Clay Kloss, Javon Tidwell, and Pryor Browning in the mix as well, as long as Colton Clary.
The quarterback for Clarksville Academy is Ethan Bones. Again, takes a shotgun and runs to the left, lowers his head and brought down by Jake Morris with a solo tackle there by Jake. Gain of about, looks like 4 yards. It's going to be third down and 4 yards to go from their own 41.
Yep. To continue to round out this defense, we have Brock Taylor and Caden Grigsby, which you might see a little bit on defense tonight, but the return of Drake Gibson helps out with that, allowing them to only play offense, not play both ways. But then you also have Chris White, mentioned earlier, Jake Morris. You'll see Landon Travis and R.J. Perkins there at the linebacker position, and even Brock Haywood and Michael Hoskins as well.
Third down and 4 to go for Clarksville Academy. Bones takes the snap. Quick screen pass. Jake Morris with another great tackle. Boy, he's had a great year so far.
Oh, fantastic year so
He's
far.
really played well. He's made a big jump from last year. He's been one of the stars of this defense.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you can really see his drive turn up as he's gotten older. His progression and his ability to play has just been phenomenal.
He is. He is a good athlete and really having a great season.
Yes.
So the Clarksville Academy will be punting on a 4th and 4 from their own 39. Well, I shouldn't say that. They're in the huddle. They will probably be punting. And they are punting on 4th and 4. Back to receive is Caden Grigsby and Chris White. Who is the punter?
That's a great question.
Punter for Zachary Owen for Clarksville Academy. Clarksville Academy calls a timeout, and we will take it with them. Be right back. 4th and 4 for the Cougars on their own 39-yard line. They are punting. Back to receive will be Caden Grigsby and Chris White. There's the snap. Good pressure by Jake Morris on the right. The kick is to Grigsby, who catches the ball and goes all the way across the field to the right. He's got an escort. He's going to score down the right side, but there is a flag on the play.
There's a flag. It looked like maybe a potential offensive holding on that receiving team out there on the side. So
that's a shame because that was a designed play to receive the ball on this side and take it that side. Really well blocked.
Yes.
I don't know where the hold came from, but it was really well blocked and well designed and scored a touchdown. But all that means is it's a better opportunity for our offense to get more stats.
Oh, yeah. Just keep ramping it up. Continue working on what you've been doing.
It was a hold. It's going to bring it all the way back to the Eagles' 38-yard line, where they will have 1st and 10 for their second offensive possession of the night. With 6:55 remaining, the score is Nashville Christian Eagles 7, Clarksville Academy 0. Defense looks good. There was no first downs made.
No. So far, so good.
Here we go for the second offensive possession for the Eagles. Curtis in the shotgun. He's got Haywood behind him. Grigsby and Crampton out to the left. Brock Taylor out to the right. The give is to Haywood up the middle. Running hard. Looks like a gain of about 9 yards. It's going to be second down and maybe a yard.
Yeah, he runs so hard, doesn't he?
He does. He just is constantly moving forward.
I mean, so physical. Drives those legs to the ground. He'll just run you over. It's fantastic.
So it'll be 2nd and 1. Good time for a shot, I think, for the Eagles. We'll see what Curtis does here. He will be in shotgun formation. Zane Crampton, Javin Drulo out to the left. Grigsby comes in motion to the left. Curtis takes the snap. He is going deep. He's going to Grigsby. He's got it. Complete. Grigsby with a couple of moves down to about the 16-yard line of the Cougars. He was wide open.
Wow, he was wide open.
Absolutely wide open.
Another quick, decisive move after the catch just to get another couple, 4 or 5 yards right there.
Yeah, he's really deceptive with the ball. It's like he's making that move just before he catches the ball.
Yes, I mean, he's just reading the defender so well.
1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Curtis in the shotgun. He's got Haywood behind him. He takes the snap. Rolls out to the right. Throws on the run. A perfect dart to Caden Grigsby for a touchdown. Eagles.
I mean, what a throw. But who's guarding Caden Grigsby tonight?
He has been wide open.
Non-stop wide open.
And I don't feel like he's running like really hard routes, but
no. Great,
wide open.
Great play calling, great play designs, just allowing him to be free. Great pass.
A 17-yard touchdown toss from Curtis to Grigsby puts the Eagles ahead 13-0. Braden Griffin for the point after. Crampton with the hold. The kick is up and good. So with 5 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first quarter, it is the Nashville Christian Eagles 14, Clarksville Academy Cougars 0. Back in a minute. 5:34 remaining in the first quarter. Nashville Christian 14, Clarksville Academy 0. Braden Griffith the kickoff after the touchdown pass from Curtis to Grigsby. Griffin with the kickoff. A short kick to the right side, fielded by and stood up by Jake Morris.
Again.
That was a great tackle.
That's 3 solo tackles for Jake Morris already.
Great tackle by Jake. And the Eagles defense will come back on the field for the second time. See if they can get another quick stop. You know, we haven't said the name R.J. Perkins yet.
Nope, it's coming.
But I would expect in the next couple of plays we will be saying that name.
Yeah. I like to see the continued pressure with some blitzes and different schemes. Try to throw Clarksville Academy offense off guard. Well, maybe we'll see it from RJ here in a second.
Bones, the quarterback for Clarksville Academy. Shotgun formation, fakes the jet sweep, keeps the ball, coming up the middle. Tackled by Big Kitty, and somebody else was in there, but good tackle there by Kitty Harris. And looks like maybe Jackson Wills. Gain of about 2 for Bones. It'll be 2nd and 8 on their own 33-yard line for the Cougars. Kitty Harris takes up a lot of space in the middle, but he's also a great athlete.
Fantastic guy. Great hands, great feet.
2nd down and 8. Bones in the shotgun. Receiver in motion. Another fake to him. Bones looks like he's in trouble. Reverses field back the other direction. Keeps it again and again. Jake Morris with the solo tackle. Boy, he was like a rocket. Exploded into the quarterback that time.
Yes, I mean, fantastic. I mean, without that tackle, that would have been a first down.
Yeah, and a great tackle, but also a great job by Jake of maintaining that corner and not letting him go outside.
He contained them, had a great angle.
Loss of about 2 yards there, so it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Cougars on their own 33-yard line. So I guess that counts as a sack, right? I mean, even though he ran for a while,
technically, it was a loss.
He was behind the line, so 3rd down and 10 for the Cougars.
See if they try to air the ball out here.
Bones in the shotgun, takes the snap. Is under pressure again. Looks like he does complete a pass, but right there is Blair Otero for the tackle. It was a gain of about maybe 3 or 4 yards and not going to be nearly enough for a first down. Lots of pressure on the quarterback, Bones.
Yes.
That was actually the first pass that he's made, even though he's been in the shotgun formation every time, but he's tucked it and kept it.
Yeah, I've liked the blitz. I mean, we're not blitzing everyone, but we're blitzing 1-2, getting through the line, making them feel under pressure. I like it. I'd love to continue that to happen.
So the Cougars elect to punt on 4th and 8 from their own 35. Kate Grigsby, Chris White back to receive. Grigsby a little deeper will probably receive the punt. The kick is up and a short one.
It is up.
It is up, but gets a favorable Clarksville Academy bounce and rolls all the way down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. So the Eagles will take over at their own 34. 1st and 10 with 2:51 remaining. The score is 14-0. Eagles on top on homecoming night.
Has been a good homecoming week, hasn't it?
It has been. It's an exhausting week and a fun week.
Very.
I appreciate our student government worked really hard this week and did just a fantastic job of directing everything. It was a lot of fun for the students. Curtis in the shotgun on 1st and 10. The gift is to Haywood up the middle. Good patient running, waiting behind his blockers, and a good 9-yard run there on 1st down for Brock Haywood.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I loved how he waited for the blockers to get back in front, develop what was happening, find his holes.
Yeah, he literally had his hand on his blocker, just kind of going right behind him.
That's fair. I mean, it's kind of what we've talked about this team is this team has been very disciplined all year.
Yeah.
It's disciplined running.
So it'll be 2nd and 1 from the 43-yard line. Curtis in the shotgun takes the snap, Again, he's going to look deep probably here. A perfect pass to Brock Taylor. Brock really with a really nice route coming back to the ball there. A gain of about 10 yards. It's going to be enough for a first down for the Eagles, and they cross midfield. So it'll be 1st and 10 Eagles from the Cougars' 46-yard line.
I love how Brock didn't try to catch that takeoff. Like
Yeah.
I mean, he went down, he got it, he controlled the ball, get the 10 yards, keep rolling.
Really good route. Really good route running. Jared Curtis in the shotgun takes a snap. He's by himself. Rolls out to the right. Slings a pass to Crampton in the middle. Zane with a good move. And then tackled by a host of Cougars. It's enough for another National Christian first down. The Eagles just marching down the field again with a minute and a half left. The score is 14-0. 1st and 10 for the Eagles on their own 35-yard. I'm sorry, on the Cougars' 35-yard line. Curtis alone in the shotgun again. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a pass. He could take off and run himself. Curtis takes the snap. He's looking right. He's coming to the left, avoiding tackles. A shuffle pass to Brock Haywood, and a gain of about 15 yards on that. Sort of like an option pitch. It was like a 15-yard option pitch.
It's just a 15-yard flick.
He just flicked it 15 yards like an option.
I mean, honestly, if I tried to throw a football like that, that's probably what it looked like. If I tried to throw a normal football, it looked like his pitch probably.
It was incredible. So 1st and 10 Eagles from the Cougar, looks like the 16-yard line. Curtis again by himself in the shotgun formation. He's got Taylor and Grigsby to the left. He's got Haywood, Drewlow, and Crampton to the right. Curtis looks left, throws across the middle. Another touchdown to Caden Grigsby. Touchdown from Curtis to Grigsby. Another 17-yard touchdown from Jared Curtis to Caden Grigsby.
Coach, I mean, I love this drive. I mean, I know he's probably had a first or second option open, but I've loved how he's gone through his progressions. He's not settling with that first open guy. Saw him go to Crampton here with a...
It seems a bit difficult just because it seems like everything is open.
Yes.
Oh, and I'm sorry, it was a 2-point conversion attempt. Colt McCleary tried to pass it to Lawson Andrews and just couldn't quite get enough on it.
I think they fooled everybody with that.
Including me.
Yes.
You know, Colt was actually telling me about that play today.
Oh.
He said, at some point we're going to run it where I throw the pass.
Well, I know they've been working a lot on 2-point conversion tries, a lot of special teams here with Coach King, and it's fun to watch them do it every now and then. It gets guys like Colt McCleary happy to throw the ball.
Yeah, that's right. I hope that's not the last time we see Colt McCleary throw the ball. That'd be fun to see it again.
Yes, 100%.
So in the first quarter, with under a minute remaining, 56 seconds, the score is Nashville Christian 20, Clarksville Academy 0. The Eagles have come out ready to play on this homecoming night. You know, looking down at the sidelines, we've got several kids, several young athletes not dressed out. Bryson Holt, Landon Travis not dressed out. And then next week will be our first look at TJ Ward, who will be eligible next week to play. So those three guys will bring a lot when they play next week. Kickoff by Greg Griffin was a good kickoff, and great coverage by Brock Taylor. It'll be 1st and down Cougars from their own 25-yard line. You hate to say it's a do or die drive in the first quarter, but the Cougars have got to move the ball just to give their defense a rest.
I mean, I would think that already being the way it is, that punting is kind of maybe out of the question. Everything's 4 downs.
They certainly need to pick up at least move the ball. Even if they don't score, at least move the ball. Bones in the shotgun. And we have a flag. There was definitely some movement. I couldn't tell where the movement came from.
It seemed a little delayed of a flag, too, based on the movement. But it looks like it'll be on the Eagles.
Yeah, it is. It looked like maybe the Eagles jumped and then forced the Cougars to jump as well. I'm not sure what happened there, but regardless, it's offsides, and so it'll be 5 extra yards. Then it'll be first down and 5 for the Cougars on their own 25-yard line. Bones in the shotgun. He does have a running back behind him. 25, Jaden Ladner. Yeah, we have some sort of clock malfunction. 56, there we go. Now we're ready to go. 56 seconds left. So Bones in the shotgun. Takes the pass, gives it to Ladner, who runs up the middle and is met immediately by R.J. Perkins, who is relentless. And it was sort of like hitting a brick wall there for the running back, Ladner.
He shot that gap quick.
Yes, he did. There's R.J. Perkins. I knew it was just a matter of time before we said his name.
Oh, even though we haven't said his name too much tonight, he's relentless, like you said. He's everywhere. Love having him on this defense.
Brings up a second down and 3 for the Cougars with 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. Bones in the shotgun. Takes the snap, heads it to Ladner again. Big hole on the right side, and he's got an alley down the right lane. Lawson Andrews closes quickly, but a great game to end the quarter for the Clarksville Academy Cougars. They cross midfield and will have first and 10 from the Eagles' 40-yard line when we open the second quarter. We will be right back.
That's the end of the first quarter. Fans, head over to our concession stand this evening for a delicious lineup. Enjoy favorite pulled pork sandwiches and barbecue nachos from Martin's Barbecue. Or go for a classic hamburger, cheeseburger, or hot dog. We've got chips, candy, and a variety of refreshing drinks to keep you going all night long. So fuel up and enjoy the game.
So to begin the second quarter, the score is 20-0. Eagles on top. The Cougars have the ball first and 10, trying to put something on the board and make this a game. Bones in the shotgun for the Cougars. Does a good job. He's doing a good job with the snap count tonight.
He is. He got Jake Morris there on that one. I know we've called his name a few times tonight, but went a little too early on that one.
So another 5 yards for a penalty against the Eagles. It'll be first and 5 for the Cougars from the Eagles' 35-yard line. And coach has called the quarterback over to call play. It looks like they are ready to go now.
In a game like this right now, those offsides may not mean very much, but as a coach, those are not the things you want to look at when you are up 21-0.
That's exactly right.
Try to be as disciplined as possible. We'll see how they can fix from here.
Bones gives the handoff to Ladner up the middle, who doesn't get much. Tackled there by, looks like Vasily Santos. was the first to get there, and some other guys caught up and did a good job stopping. Gain of about 4 or 5. Oh, I'm sorry, gain of about 0. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 from the Eagles' 34-yard line.
Sorry, the offsides really messes up on our yards.
Yes, it does. It got me there, too.
I mean, they've had some success with the running the ball here. Let's see if they continue to do that, or let's see if they go back to the air.
Bones in the shotgun. On 2nd and 4, takes the snap, looks across the middle, hits his receiver number 9, who makes a good move back to the middle, and then tackled by several Eagles, including Vasily Santos and Lawson Andrews, Jackson Wills. But it is enough for a 1st down for the Cougars.
That was Chris Reagan's on the reception there from Clarksville Academy. Great little quick little in, almost like a little slant to a hitch. Great route.
So the Cougars on the move. They've got 1st and 10 on the Eagles' 34, and regardless if they score or not, this is something they had to have on this drive. They had to give their defense a rest.
Yeah, I mean, they needed some momentum. I mean, 2 or 3 and outs?
3 and outs.
I mean, that does not give your defense much time. Also, from a team that looks like maybe some people are playing both sides of the ball.
Yeah. And we have more pre-snap drama as the Cougars jump offside, or some sort of false start, illegal motion. I'm not sure what the call was, but it'll back them up 5 yards and make it 1st and 15 for the Cougars from the Eagles' 33-yard line. Michael Hoskins in playing right defensive end. Colt McClary playing left defensive end. On 1st and 15 for the Cougars. Bones, the quarterback, in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Looks like some sort of busted play. And Michael Hoskins fumble. Hoskins has it. And yes, it is the Eagles' ball.
Coach, you know who caused that?
Yes, Jake Morris and Michael Hoskins.
Jake Morris again. Hit him first, and Michael got there to rip it out. It was fantastic. But it did look like a blown-up play. It looked like the quarterback and running back had a little bit of confusion there.
Yeah, Bones looked to his left to hand it off. There was no one there. The running back was on the right. Just sort of busted play, but good pursuit there by Jake Morris, and Hoskins there to finish him off and recover the fumble.
Now I'll see how this Clarksville Academy defense responds after having a little rest.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Eagles on their own 41. Curtis takes the snap, hands it off to Haywood coming with the middle, who busts it to the left, eludes a tackler, and then is brought down after a gain of about 4 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 6 to go for the Eagles on their own 46-yard line. Curtis in the shotgun. He's got Crampton and Gibson out to the left. He's got Drewlow to the right. The give is to Haywood, who's met in the backfield. Really good play there by number 64 for the Cougars, Landon Ray. Good tackle on the backfield. Loss of about 2 yards there. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Eagles. Let's see if they can convert this 3rd down. This may be the first 3rd down of the night for the Eagles.
It is.
Curtis in the shotgun. He's got Haywood behind him. McClary goes in motion. Curtis, screen pass to Gibson, and that was well read by Clarksville Academy.
Yeah, very well read. That was Willie James there on the tackle.
So it'll be 4th down and about 7 or 8 to go. It looks like the Eagles are going to elect to punt.
I mean, if you're Clarksville Academy's coaches, you're happy with that.
That's a win. It's a small win. You move the ball on offense. You force a 3 and out on defense. That could be something to give them just a little bit of life. And believe it or not,
We have Jack Martin back out.
this
there,
is
punt.
maybe the fourth game I've done in the booth, and this is the first punt I've seen. Jack Martin with a punt, goes off the side of his foot. Ooh. And the receiver, the Clarksville Academy kid picked that up. I don't think he was receiving the punt. And he was smacked by Brock Haywood.
I don't know if he knew what was happening.
I'm not sure he still does. Brock ran right through him. But it does give the Cougars excellent field position. They're going to start their drive on the Eagles' side of the 50-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Cougars on the Eagles' 45-yard line with 7:47 remaining in the second quarter. The score is 20-0, Nashville Christian.
So we got Ladner back in the backfield.
Bones, the quarterback, takes the snap, gives to Ladner, who's met by Colt McClary. Immediately, maybe gained 2 or 3 yards. McClary with a good hit there and good stop. It'll bring up 2nd down and about 8 or 9 to go for the Cougars as they try to get something on the board before halftime. 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first half. Bones getting the play call in from the sideline. They are taking their time. I don't know.
They're taking their sweet time. I wonder,
is the play clock working? I don't.
No, we got the manual play clock tonight, Coach.
Oh, I see him. He's ticking. 3, 2, 1, and they are going to call a timeout. Just wonder what was going on there. Cougars are going to take a timeout, which will be their second timeout. They only have 1 timeout remaining. With 6:50 remaining in the second quarter, the score is Nashville Christian 20, Clarksville Academy 0. We'll be right back. .650 remaining in the second quarter. Clarksville Academy Cougars trying to march down the field and put something on the board before halftime. The quarterback, number 15, Bones, for Clarksville Academy, takes the snap, rolls to his right, throws a quick out to number 18, who's tackled immediately. It's going to be close to a first down, tackled by Blair Otero. And it is enough for a first down. So the Cougars trying to methodically move down the field, pick up a first down, and they'll have 1st and 10 from the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Again, they're taking their sweet time in between plays. I wonder, trying to give the Eagles the least amount of time possible before the half.
As you should. I mean, if you were playing Nashville Christian, I think you have to really take your time, be super deliberate, and try to limit their offensive touches. Clarksville Academy 1st and 10 from the Eagles 35. Bones takes the snap of the shotgun. Actually, it's not Bones. It's number 9. Takes the in Wildcat formation, runs to the right, and is brought down over there after a gain of about 3 or 4 yards. I couldn't see who brought him down. Was that McClary?
Safe bet.
Otero. It was Otero.
But that was Chris Reagan's there on the carry out of the Wildcat.
Chris Reagan in the Wildcat formation. Gain of about 3 or 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the Eagles' 32-yard line as the Cougars keep trying to move down the field. Again, taking their time. The play clock referee has got his hand up, which means, does that mean maybe 15
I think
seconds?
it's 10 seconds.
10 seconds? He's ticking now. It's like his own little clock. And they're going to have to call another timeout.
Is that their third, coach?
That is their last timeout of the half, with 5 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the half, and the Cougars out of timeout. So we'll see what happens when we come back. Second down to 7 for the Cougars from the Eagles' 32-yard line. Bones in the shotgun. Oh, bad snap. And Bones just has to fall on it. So a loss of 3 or 4 yards there is going to bring up third down and 10 for the Cougars. And this will be a tough one. Of course, I'm sure at this point they will be going for it on fourth down. So really they have 2 plays here.
As a play caller, whatever can get you about 5 to 6 yards here, give a great chance to get you on fourth down.
Yeah, if you're the Cougars, you don't need to get all 11 yards here. You can do it. Get 2 plays.
Yeah, open playbook right here for the play caller.
So Bones in the shotgun. Like they're trying to run the same play they were just running. Bones throws a fade. Oh! A collision with Brock Taylor. Brock comes up a little bit gimpy, but he does a really nice job of breaking up that pass because he was open. He was open. He had a step on the corner over there. And Taylor came over from his safety position to make a good breakup of that tackle.
It's a great play. Hudson Smith just came on to replace him as he kind of comes out and take a look at that leg. He appears to be okay, though.
It looks like he's okay.
He's a little shaken up.
He's not seeing the trainer right now. He's maybe just rested for a second. So it'll be 4th and 11, and the Cougars will be going for it on the Eagles' 36-yard line. Bones, the quarterback, is in the shotgun formation again, trying to draw the Eagles off sides. It doesn't work. It's like a hold there. It's not called an incomplete pass. We'll turn the ball over on downs.
Dre Gibson was there for the interception. I still think he thought the ball was going to get to him.
Yeah.
He put his hands on his head, and he's like, oh. I think he knew he should have had it.
Looked like Colt McCleary could have been held there on that right side, but
let's see how our offense responds after that quick 3-and-out we just had. Haven't seen too many 3-and-outs from this offense this whole season.
We have not. With 4:26 remaining, we'll see if they can get some points on the board. It usually takes the Eagles about 30 or 45 seconds to get points on the board, so there's plenty of time. 1st and 10 on their own 36. The give is to it's a fake. Curtis wanted to go deep to Drew Lowe, but doesn't. Tucks the ball and runs up the middle. Thought about. He almost lateraled that ball to Skylar Drew.
He almost lateraled.
No, was it Vasily? Who was? Yeah, to Vasily. He almost lateraled that ball to Vasily.
Let's just say it may not have been the best option.
I think he was in the process of lateraling it, saw that it was Vasily, and said, "No, I better not do that."
Yeah, and then he just dragged 3 defenders with him for about another 5 yards.
So Curtis, with a 1st down run, gains a 1st down. About a 12-yard run there for Curtis. 3:48 remaining. Curtis the shotgun for 1st and 10. Takes the snap. Quick out to Zane Crampton. Zane with a good move. A good tough running there after the catch.
Yes. Great move, great run after the catch from Zane Crampton.
Gained about 15 yards there for Zane. The clock will run, which is probably a good thing for the Eagles. They have plenty of time, 3.5 minutes left. They don't want to give the Cougars any more time on the clock when they score. It'll be 1st and 10, Eagles on the Cougars' 37-yard line. Curtis in the shotgun formation again. He's by himself in the backfield. He's got 3 receivers to the left. To the right, 2 receivers to the left. Curtis steps up in the pocket, throws a running dart to Javin Drulo. Javin with a good catch. Gain of a couple more yards after the catch. And it's good for another first down for the Eagles as they march down the field. I think that's Javin's first catch of the night.
That was Javin's first catch of the night. Good to see him get involved. I mean, typically he is very involved in this offense.
He is.
He's a great deep ball threat. But it's great to see him get his first catch of the night.
So first and 10 for the Eagles from the Cougars' 16-yard line. I would expect a handoff here to Haywood, but we'll see what happens. 2:45 remaining in the half. The Eagles in no hurry. Jared's trying to get Javin to come in motion. He finally does. Curtis takes the snap, moves up in the pocket, throws on the run. Touchdown, Javin Drulo. 16-yard touchdown pass from Jared Curtis to Javin Drulo. Makes the score 26-0, pending the extra point.
That was a great ball to the back shoulder. Great turn by Drulo, and a great catch as well.
Bring Griffin in for the point after. The hold is good by Crampton. The kick is
blocked.
It was blocked. It was blocked.
But blown dead.
Plays dead.
Seems like it's a couple times tonight that Clarksville has gotten through.
Yeah.
Off that right end.
You know, I've seen the Eagles probably score 130 points in the games that I've seen. And that's the first missed extra point I've seen.
Yes.
Bray Griffin having a great season so far. Little push got in on that one, and they were able to get a block. So with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left and no timeouts, I'm sure the Cougars are just trying to get to halftime. And I would expect that we will see the Eagles use their 3 timeouts here in the last 2.5 minutes to try and get a couple more points on the board before halftime. 2:30 left in the first half. Eagles 26, Cougars 0. We'll be right back. With 2:30 remaining in the first half on homecoming night at Nashville Christian School, the score is the Eagles 26, the Cougars 0. Greg Griffin gets ready to kick off again to the Cougars. And we'll see how aggressive Clarksville Academy will be here with just 2.5 minutes remaining, likely deep in their own territory. Griffin with the kick. It's a good one. Fielded around the 15-yard line. Good pursuit there by Jake Morris and Dre Gibson. And somebody else.
Looks like that was Joseph McDowell also there.
It was Joseph McDowell. All 3 of those guys did a nice job of pursuit and did not give much on the return. So the first down, Cougars from their own 23-yard line. I would expect the Eagles to use timeouts here and try to get the ball back.
100%.
It won't take long if they can get the ball to score. Bones, the Clarksville Academy quarterback, is in the shotgun formation. Receiver in motion. Bones tucks it. He's going to run to the right. He's got some speed, but he is brought down
there by Jackson Wills.
Jackson Wills on the right side. Jackson Wills playing well tonight.
He is. He is in for number 18, our junior Landon Travis, who is on the sideline this evening. But he's making the most of it. He's got 2 tackles. Has been fantastic out there so far.
So there will not be a timeout called with 2 minutes remaining. The clock is running. Second down and 5 for the Cougars from their own 23-yard line.
Coach, clock
The clock is stopped.
Stop.
I don't know why.
Not sure.
Maybe you got out of bounds. I might have missed it. Bones in the shotgun for 2nd down and 5. The give is to the receiver on the jet sweep. Really great play by Vasily.
There's Jackson Wills again to finish it off.
Great play by Vasily, coming off of 2 blockers to make the initial contact with the runner, and then Jackson Wills finishes him off. It's going to be a loss of about 3 yards on that play. And there's your timeout by Nashville Christian Eagles. It's going to be 3rd and 8 from their own 25-yard line for the Cougars. We'll be back in a minute. Just a minute and 34 seconds remain in the first half. The Eagles ahead 26-0. The Cougars have 3rd and 8 from their own 25-yard line. Cougars quarterback Bones, shotgun formation by himself. He throws the ball's tipped around. Incredible play.
Wow.
By the receiver, number 9, Chris Raggins for Clarksville Academy.
I mean, that was incredible.
Was that Colt? Was it tipped
That
ball?
was Colt McClary kind of set that ball up.
Ball was tipped a few times.
Wow.
Eventually brought down by the Cougars receiver for a gain of a 1st down. So with a minute and 10 seconds left, the Cougars at 1st and 10 on their own 37. How aggressive will they be here?
I mean, we're approaching a minute.
Bones hands the ball off. Not much. Jake Norris and Jackson Wills on the stop. Gain of about 2 yards to bring up 2nd and 8.
And Coach, it just looks like they made us take this one to the half.
Looks like both teams are content just to go to halftime with this score. 35 seconds remaining. Cougars have 2nd and 8. Bones in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks to the right, quick out. Good catch by number 18, the receiver, and good immediate tackle by Gibson for the Eagles. It's not going to be enough for a 1st down, which means with 15 seconds left, the Cougars will probably run one more play on 2nd and 8. 3rd and 2. Bones takes the snap, throws another quick out, also caught it, tackled by Gibson immediately, and that's going to be the end of the half. So your halftime score, we'll only make sure the referees are going to discuss this.
That's the end of the first half.
Yeah, it's good. The halftime score is going to be Eagles 26, Cougars 0. We'll be back after halftime with a scoring recap of the first half and get ready for the second half at homecoming here at Nashville Christian.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your infield cheerleaders. Ladies and gentlemen, we are thrilled to announce Brett Simpson as the National Christian Schools Alumni of the Year. Every year, we are blessed by the support and involvement of so many alums, and Brett's unwavering commitment to NCS exemplifies what it truly means to give back. He is a constant presence on our campus, attending and participating in events almost daily to uplift our program. His tireless work in organizing and managing concessions for all athletic events has left an indelible mark on the entire NCS community, including students, families, and visiting guests. Brett's leadership is unmatched. He works calmly and professionally, always behind the scenes with meticulous attention to detail. His dedication has played a pivotal role in the success of our athletic programs, bringing his passion, care, and commitment to every event he serves. Regarding servant leadership, Brett Simpson is the top of the list, embodying the mission and values of NCS in everything he does. The Simpson family pride and loyalty run deep, with each member representing the true spirit of the Eagles in orange and blue. We're proud that all of the Simpsons are NCS graduates, with their youngest currently in 8th grade. This legacy of commitment to NCS is a testament to their love for our school and is one we honor, applaud, and celebrate. For the past 8 years, Brett has dedicated countless hours to organizing, purchasing, stocking, cooking, and managing our campus concessions. His contributions enhance the experience at every athletic event, creating a welcoming environment for home and visiting fans alike. We are deeply grateful for Brett's commitment and impact on our NCS family. Congratulations, Brett, on this well-deserved honor. You truly embody what it means to be an NCS Eagle. At this time, your NCS Junior Eagles will participate in flag football games.
I think the boys will certainly remember that. I don't remember what the score was in that game.
I don't either.
But I do remember they went down and got upset. The give is to Haywood up the middle. Pretty good penetration by Fayetteville.
They're going to give it to
But
him.
it looks like he still was able to get in. Touchdown, Eagles. Brock Haywood on the 1-yard dive on 1st and goal and the Eagles are going to go. They're not waiting for the chain game to get set up. Curtis takes the snap. He's going deep, trying to get it all. He's got Grigsby. He's got it for a touchdown in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Caden Grigsby in motion. Curtis takes the snap. Straight back, looks like a screen pass to Brock Haywood, and there is no one there. He has a convoy of Eagles that take him all the way to the end zone.
That might be the most open screenplay I think I've ever seen.
That certainly was. There was no one within 20 yards of Haywood. 3rd and 22. I'm not sure what they're going to try here. I'm assuming they're going to try and do this in 2 plays. Willoughby rolls to his left, pursued, throws a bomb to Brock Taylor, an interception. Brock Taylor running to his left. He's got a seam. He's got a good block. He's got a couple of good blocks. Taylor to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Brock Taylor with a pick 6, a 75 or 80-yard interception return for Brock Taylor for a touchdown for the Eagles. 20-yard line with only 42 seconds remaining. Curtis in the shotgun. Haywood next to him. Curtis takes the snap, rolls to his left, throws across his body a perfect dime to Caden Grigsby for an Eagles touchdown. Welcome back to Nashville Christian, where your Eagles are on top at halftime against Clarksville Academy with a score of 26-0. Let's go over some of the first half stats. First of all, the way the Eagles have scored so far tonight. Jared Curtis started the scoring on a 3-yard touchdown run with 9:52 left in the first quarter. Braden Griffith with the point after is 7-0. Followed by Curtis to Grigsby, a 17-yard touchdown reception for Grigsby with 5:34 remaining in the first quarter. Griffith's point after is good to make the score 14-0. Then with just 56 seconds left in the first quarter, Jared Curtis with another 17-yard touchdown toss to Caden Grigsby. The Eagles went for 2 and did not complete it, so the score was 20-0 after the first quarter. The second quarter, with 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the half, Jared Curtis threw to Javin Drulo, 16-yard touchdown toss. The point after was blocked, making your halftime score 26-0, the Eagles on top. Let's look at some halftime stats for the Eagles. Brock Haywood led the Eagles in the first half in rushing. He had 5 rushes for 37 yards. Jared Curtis had 2 rushes for 16 yards and a touchdown. Passing for the Eagles in the first half, Jared Curtis was a perfect 13 for 13 for 210 yards and 3 touchdowns. He had a quarterback rating of 123. Just made that up, I have no idea. Receiving for the Eagles in the first half, Caden Grigsby caught 5 passes for 113 yards and 2 touchdowns. Javin Drulo caught 2 passes for 37 yards and a touchdown. Zane Cramson caught 2 passes for 26 yards. Brock Haywood caught 1 pass for 18 yards. Brock Taylor caught 2 passes for 17 yards. Drake Gibson caught 1 pass for -1 yard. Leading tackles for the Eagles defense in the first half, Jackson Wills had 5 tackles, and Jake Morris had 4 tackles. So Coach Kobe, pretty impressive. Jared Curtis, 13 for 13, 210 yards.
That's fantastic.
And 3 touchdowns.
I mean, how much more could you want?
That's about as good as it gets.
Oh, so, I mean, and then you had 2 rushes for 16 yards as well.
And a touchdown. So he's accounted for all 4 of our touchdowns tonight, 3 passing and 1 with his legs. A great first half for the Eagles. 26-0. Really feels like it could be worse. missed a couple extra points. And the Cougars are doing a really good job of trying to control the ball on offense and take as much time as you can offensively to limit the touches that our Eagles offense gets.
Yeah, that second quarter for the Cougars, was a great quarter, great response. They haven't seen any points on the board yet. But from halftime, that's a great way to go into the half.
But that's really the game plan for, I think, anyone who wants to try and beat the Eagles this year is you've got to control the ball because the offense is just too potent.
Yes.
If you keep give the Eagles opportunities on offense, they're going to put the ball in the end zone.
And as we've seen, I've said before, our offense and our defense has been very poised this year. I know at times our competition hasn't been great, but if we're able to continue to stay disciplined and poised against those teams when we're up 20, 30, it can go a long way, even though the scoreboard might be very one-sided.
I'm just trying to see. So we've given up 7 points in the past 10 quarters.
Yeah.
You have 7 points to Columbia Academy a couple of weeks ago when we went down there and played. And I'm not sure the scores of our games before that, but
I think BGA is really the only one that has really put up some double-digit points on us so far. Obviously, BGA is a great school, division up, great offense. But other than that, haven't really seen much in the double digits at all.
So as good as our offense is, it's fun to see our defense dominating as well. I think our offense gets a lot of the hype, a lot of the recognition, but our defense has been fantastic this season.
They're incredible. We talked about even going back to that BGA game. Allowing 35 points, but you think the way they shut them down in that second half to allow our offense to have a chance to win that game, holding this BGA to 7 second half points, it's very overlooked. We have a great defense, and I hope they continue this consistency as we continue through the end of October and into November when playoffs begin to hit.
And really, I think for this team, I think the offense really feeds off the defense, and the defense really feeds off the offense, which is exactly what you want in a team, in a football team.
Yeah.
You don't want those two units kind of working against each other. You want them feeding off each other, which certainly seems like what these offense and defense does. I know that in the first half, even when Morris forces the turnover and Hoskins gets the fumble recovery, everyone's excited, and the offense goes down and scores a touchdown. That's what we like to see. So we're ready for the second half. Braden Griffin with the kickoff to the Cougars. Receiver catches it around the 15-yard line, runs up the middle, gets a gap, makes a couple of moves, and eventually brought down by number 12, Lawson Andrews.
But again, Coach talking about the defense and offense feeding off each other. The game of that could. Something crazy can happen at any moment.
Yeah.
Game of runs, big swings. Those offense and defense have to feed off each other because they may not be off the field for very long at times.
That's right. So we'll see how our defense comes out in the second half. Up 26-0. The defense will try to get a quick turnover here for the Eagles. Bones, the quarterback for the Cougars, in the shotgun formation, and lots of movement again. Well, he's done a really nice job with the snap count tonight.
He has. It looks like that might be on the offense.
Yeah, it was.
Number 3, Devin Cheek. The false start there.
Certainly, Bones, the quarterback, doing a good job with the snap count with the claps. Just fooled his tight end on that one.
Yeah, I know the scoreboard hasn't shown it, obviously, but I've been impressed with him. He's been very deliberate with his decision-making, obviously great timing with the claps. He seems very calm and collected with this defense that has been really rushing him all night.
Yeah, he's done a good job, and he's thrown some nice passes, and he's got some speed. He can run with the ball. Bones tucks it and runs up the middle this time. Sort of a...
Looks like he tripped over his own player there.
Massive humanity. Got his last couple of yards going backwards there, but gain of about, 2 yards, maybe a yard. So it's going to bring up second down at about 13 yards after the penalty on first down. So the Cougars back on their own 37-yard line, second down and 12. And again, we see the Cougars being deliberate, taking their time to get the play in, still in the huddle. The play clock is down tonight, so we don't know what the play clock actually is. The referees are keeping it on the field. But I would love to know where, if they're taking the play clock down. Jet sweep for the Cougars to number 9. Gain of about 4 yards there on second down. So it's going to bring up third and long for the Cougars in their own territory on their own 42-yard line.
Yeah, Coach, I've been watching this back rep. It seems like he's been putting that hand up right when it gets about to 10. About every play so far this drive.
So it looks like they're getting it under the 10 second on the play clock.
I like the way they're playing. I think they're playing the way they need to play, keeping this National Christian offense off the field.
I think they've got a good game plan. They've had a hard time stopping our offense. Loads in the shotgun on 3rd and 8. Takes the snap, steps back, throws a pass. He had a receiver. Who had a step, but just a little bit overthrown. And it looks like the Cougars are going to be punting this one away from their own 42-yard line on 4th and 8.
On that pass play right there, we had Chris White there at corner on the coverage and Lawson Andrews on the top. He did have a window. He had him slightly overthrown.
Yep. Back to receive the punt for the Eagles is Caden Grigsby and Chris White.
So Clarksville checking the sideline.
Blair Otero with a lot of pressure on the punter and punts it. Not a great punt. Punts it up in the air. Chris White rushes up to takes the ball on one hop. And boy, I tell you what, he is so fast.
He is incredibly fast. Super explosive.
Great read there by the freshman Chris White. Takes the ball on one hop, already at full speed, and just explodes down the sideline for a return of about, looks like about 25 yards, 30 yards on the return. It's gonna give the Eagles 1st and 10 on the Cougars' 27-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great read on the ball there by Chris.
Curtis in a shotgun formation. He's got Haywood behind him. He's got 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. McClary in motion. The give is to Haywood up the middle. There is a hole. He bounces off a defender, and we have a flag on the field. Likely going to be holding. We'll see what the call is. It is holding against the Eagles, so that's going to back us back up. Looks like another 10 or so yards.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
And it looks like it's going to be almost exactly 10 yards. So it's going to be 1st and 20. From the 37-yard line for the Eagles. I don't think 1st and 20 is going to scare our guys.
No, I don't think so either. But again, it's not really a penalty you want to have there.
Curtis in the shotgun, fakes to Haywood, quick slant to Crampton, over the middle, he's open, catches it, he's got the ball down to the 1-yard line, maybe. Almost got in the end zone. Boy, it's like he could smell the end zone, trying to get in there, just couldn't quite get there. Brought down, looks like at the 1-yard line.
Great little run pass option there by Curtis. So helpful when you have a quarterback who can make reads like that, knowing when to pull the ball. Quick slant there from Crampton.
So 1st and goal for the 1. The give is to Haywood up the middle. Easy touchdown for Brock Haywood. 1-yard touchdown. Nashville Christian Eagles to push the lead out to 32-0 on the Brock Haywood 1-yard touchdown drive. With 9:12 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Eagles add to their growing lead. Great Griffin in for the point after.
Coach, previous one was blocked.
It was. Crampton the holder. Good snap. Crampton gets it down. Blocked again.
Kruger's kick is blocked. Your score, ECS 32.
So the Cougars special teams doing some good work on those extra point tries. Blocked 2 in a row. You know, the kicks are coming out a little bit low.
They are.
But regardless, Cougars are getting their hands up and getting the hand on the football to make a couple of good blocks. So the score is 32-0 with 9:12 remaining in the third quarter. Your Eagles on top. Nine minutes, 12 seconds remain in the third quarter. The Eagles ahead 32-0. Ray Griffin ready to kick off towards the Cougars, who are about to have their second offensive possession of the half. Griffin kick is in the air, a good kick. Receiver catches it at the 15-yard line. He's trying to go back across the field. Good pursuit by the Eagles and tackled by there's our man, Jake Morris.
Again, there's that Jake taking that great angle. He's not coming up too soon, allowing him to break the edge, but he has that contained great angle there for the tackle.
He's staying in his lane, containing and making the tackle. Great play by Jake once again.
Just putting himself in great positions. That's what you want to see as a coach.
So the Eagles' second defensive possession. Starters are all in the game as they line up for their second defensive possession. It'll be first and 10 for the Cougars on their own 18-yard line. Bones in shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Quick give to the fullback, and he's met immediately by Jake Morris and Michael Hoskins.
That was Jacob Clark there on the carry for Clarksville. Haven't seen him too much tonight.
New running back for the Cougars. Loss of about 2 on that play.
And number 22, Michael Hoskins.
It'll be second and 12 from their own 16-yard line for the Cougars.
Coach, we got Hudson Smith still here at safety after Brock Taylor kind of got shaken up on that defensive play earlier.
Yeah, Brock's limping again. I don't know what the injury is. Hopefully nothing too serious. Bones, a little miscommunication with his receiver there. He was running an out and stop, and the receiver ran some sort of slant, incomplete pass. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 12 for the Cougars from their own 16-yard line, and that's a tall task against this Eagles defense that is playing well.
They've looked really well tonight.
They really have.
I know there hasn't been too many pass plays over the top, but when Clarksville has tried to take some shots, they've been there every time.
Bones in the shotgun for 3rd and 12, 6:55 remaining in the third quarter. Bones takes the snap. Touch pass. Picked off by Chris White. Chris White all the way to the left side, turns upfield, and it's horse collar. It's got to be a horse collar.
Nothing yet.
Not horse collar, but tackled very hard. But a great return by the freshman, Chris White. He is going to be a fantastic football player.
Yeah, it looks like that's right on the Cougars 12, so fantastic starting position for the Eagles.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles after the Chris White interception. I like that maybe someone got some pressure on the quarterback there. He lofted that pass. Something wasn't quite right about that. But
He did. He got some pressure off the edge. If he threw that any lower, it would have been tipped up into the air.
Chris White, great play there, and our Eagles offense is back on the field, 1st and 10 from the Cougar 13-yard line. Curtis in the shotgun. He's got Grigsby in motion. The fake to him. The quick out to Javin Drulo. Screen pass. Tackled pretty much immediately. A gain of maybe 3 or 4 yards. That's basically just a running play that's out wide.
Yeah, it's trying to get something out quick, try to make a receiver make a play, but also just forcing Clarksville Academy to have to tackle.
Gain of 5 for Drulo. It'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 8-yard line. Curtis in the shotgun. Takes the snap, steps back. He's looking for... He's got someone touchdown. That's Grigsby again.
That'll be his 3rd of the night.
Grigsby's 3rd touchdown of the night. Comes on a Jared Curtis drifting out to the right, casually throwing his 4th touchdown pass of the night. 3rd for Caden Grigsby with 5:11 remaining. The score is 38-0, Nashville Christian. And let's see if Brayden Griffin can score the extra point here. Let's get these blocks good. Keep the defenders' hands down, and see if we can get this through the uprights. Griffin, no problem this time.
Good snap, good hold, good kick by Griffin right there.
After Griffin kicked that ball through, he slaps himself in the head like, why did I just do that every time? It's so easy.
I wish it was that easy.
So with 5:11 remaining in the 3rd quarter, your new score is Nashville Christian 39, Clarksville Academy 0. With 5 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter, their score is Nashville Christian 39, Clarksville Academy 0. Brayden Griffin to kick off for the Eagles for the, 25th time tonight.
Seems like a lot.
Griffin directing traffic. Kick is up. That's a good kick. Back to about the 14-yard line. Receiver Bristol Adams with a great open field tackle there.
Fantastic open field tackle by Bristol Adams.
Bristol getting down the field quickly there, making a good tackle. Gets some congratulations from his teammates. Coach King gives him a high five. Yes.
I don't know if he wanted that high five.
Yeah,
He was a little hesitant.
It took him a minute, but he finally did it.
It happens.
So the Cougars will have 1st and 10 on their own 28-yard line. For the Eagles, looks like our starters are still in the game. So try to get one more series out of the defense here probably and see if we can finish this game out. And a good Hudson Smith late addition. So the Eagles only had 10 for a minute. Tackled there by Skylar Drury and Michael Hoskins.
Yeah, Coach, they went back to that little wildcat formation there for a second.
Yeah, gain of about 2 yards. Which brings up 2nd down and 8 for the Cougars. Hudson Smith with a sort of a late jog onto the field there. I think, Brock Taylor, he probably wasn't sure if Brock was going to go in or if he was going in.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened. Obviously, they didn't need him too much. I mean, that defensive line held up pretty strong.
2nd down and 8 for the Cougars.
Again, out of the Wildcat.
Wildcat formation again, Blair Otero. Laratero and R.J. Perkins.
They're super fast.
Absolutely snuff that out. Colt McCleary there as well.
Fantastic read by the defense, shooting the gap, creating a good angle.
Loss of maybe a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 9 from their own 29-yard line for the Cougars.
Be curious to see what they come out and do here. I mean, surely 3rd and 9. Wildcats has not worked the first 2 possessions.
Yeah, I think you go back to Bones here.
I mean, first 2 downs, I'd say you have to air it out. But again, I mean, methodically taking their time. Looks like they're going to use the timeout here and run this clock down.
They are taking the time.
I mean, their quarterback and coach is not even talking.
The referee's at 10 seconds. Yeah, the quarterback's just standing on the sideline. So looks like they are going to be taking the timeout here.
This is interesting. This is what, the 4th time this has happened so far? Very interesting.
So the Cougars do take their first time out of the half. And with 2:46 remaining, the score 39-0, Eagles ahead. It'll be 3rd and 9 when we return. If you'll notice, that's a strange man we just got on the camera there. Sorry, we'd like to apologize to all the viewers for what you just witnessed on the camera.
It's difficult to unsee that.
Yeah, I'm afraid that there'll be several viewers who will have nightmares tonight, but regardless, hopefully we can get some good football to replace those bad visions.
I mean, we are thankful he's not in the booth talking tonight, right?
Everyone's thankful for that, especially the viewers.
Especially, I mean, trying to hear his voice. I mean, I can't get it out of my head sometimes when I'm trying to sleep.
So 3rd and 9 for the Cougars from their own 29 with 2:46 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Bones is the quarterback, takes the snap, touch pass, going deep down the sideline. Good coverage there by Gibson.
Well, it's just slightly overthrown. A great route, but Gibson was there with the pressure.
Would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass for that to be completed.
It would have. I mean, we've talked about how great Bones has been tonight, but 10 yards downfield hasn't been the most accurate. But so far, he's been fantastic tonight.
They're a lot better when they're 3rd and 3 or 4 than 3rd and 9, 10. That's difficult. So for 4th down and 9 for the Cougars, they do decide to punt the ball away. Back to receive the punt is Chris White and Caden Grigsby for the Eagles. The punt is away. It's a better punt this time. It's going to be Grigsby who receives the punt, and they're going to try that wall on the right side. Grigsby all the way to the right side, turns the corner, gets upfield, and a good return there by Caden Grigsby of about 25 or 30 yards on the return. He's going to give the Eagles 1st and 10 inside of Cougar territory, right around the 35-yard line of the Cougars. And we'll see if we still have the starters in the game here for the Eagles as they try to punch in another touchdown. No, it's not starters.
It is. We have Tate Matheson at
Tate
QB
Matheson,
now.
freshman and a quarterback with a minute left in the 3rd quarter. Behind him is number 24, and we don't have number 24 gets the ball. Has a really good run, physical run off the right side. Gain of about Mason Booker.
Coach, I don't know if that was Mason Booker.
That's what they just said on the speaker.
I know who Mason Booker is. I don't know if that's Mason Booker. Oh, it looks like that's Cooper Crow.
Is it Cooper Crow?
That's what it looks like. I mean, I know we're up here and I'm looking through a face mask, but that's what it looks like.
Good run for the youngster. Gain of about 7 yards there. Mathis back at quarterback in the shotgun. The give is to Hudson Smith. Running off the left side, cuts up field. Good cut, breaks the tackle, gets down to inside of the 10-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Eagles, right inside the 10-yard line. Hudson Smith, a good, strong runner. Going to be a great football player. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. It's going to be your Eagles ahead 39-0 as we start the fourth quarter. Start of the fourth quarter, the Eagles inside of the 10-yard line of the Cougars, trying to punch it in here. Quarterback Tate Mathis, the give is to Hudson Smith, who's met in the backfield, breaks a tackle, and eventually brought down around the line of scrimmage.
Great effort to break that first tackle.
It was a really great effort
to avoid the loss there.
He's a strong runner. So it's going to be second down and goal from the 8-yard line for the Eagles. I'd love to see the freshman get a passing touchdown here. We'll see what.
That would be great to see what Coach Kyle draws up here for the offense and the freshman quarterback.
Mathis will be in shotgun. He's got Hudson Smith with him. He's got Drew out to the right, Gibson and Crampton to the left. Jet sweep to Dre Gibson. He's going to get in. No one's going to touch it. Touchdown, Eagles. Dre Gibson on the jet sweep, which actually is a touchdown pass for the freshman. He did throw that ball forward.
It is indeed.
It will be considered a touchdown pass for Tate Mathis, the freshman. Dre Gibson with his first touchdown of the season. With 11 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the game, your new score is Eagles 45, Cougars 0. Point after for Braden Griffin. Crampton the holder. Snap is good. Crampton puts it down, and Griffin puts it through. Score is Nashville Christian 46, Clarksville Academy 0. We'll be right back. With just over 11 minutes remaining in the game, here on homecoming night at Nashville Christian School, your Eagles are ahead 46-0 over the visitors from Clarksville.
Rocky Top going.
And Rocky Top is going. Coach King is dancing. I don't know what that was, actually. I don't know if it was dancing or not.
It was something.
He heard Rocky Top and got going. The kick by Griffin is short. It bounces. The receiver bobbles it. And then he's pummeled by Kelson Harlan was there first. Good tackle. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars from their own 35-yard line. Cougars would love to move the ball here. Some new players in on defense for the Eagles. Pearson Smith here playing quarterback. The other quarterback looks like Jackson Husbands on the other side. Landon Belfour in on the line.
We got Joseph McDowell on there at linebacker
Joseph
as well.
McDowell. Some new players in on defense. Bones with the handoff. Tackle by Colt McClary was there first. Belfour came in to finish him off. New quarterback in for the Cougars. Number 10, CJ Snodgrass in for the last couple of possessions for the Cougars. Trying to get their younger players some reps. So it brings up 2nd down and 9 to go for the Cougars from their own 26-yard line.
I mean, and again, the Cougars they're taking their time.
They're definitely taking their time. It's a good game plan. 9:20 remaining in the game. Cougars have 2nd and 9, and we have a delay of game for the Cougars. They used a little bit too much time on that one, so we're going to back them up 5 yards. They're bringing up 2nd down and 19 yards to go for the Cougars.
5-yard penalty. The ball rested between the yard line and 2nd down.
And the clock is stopped.
Not sure why.
For some reason. 2nd and 14. Cougars have a hard time with the snap, and
Loose ball on the backfield.
I think the Cougars fell on it and were able to recover it. R.J. Perkins slashed in there and almost had a chance to get to it. But I think the Cougars recover it. So it's going to be 3rd down and a country mile to go for a 1st down for the Cougars.
See, and our line has changed a little bit with a couple substitutions. We got J.P. Thompson in, Javon Tidwell is in, and Mason Booker is in.
J.P. Thompson with a huge sack last week. First sack of the young freshman's career. Maybe he'll get another one right here. 3rd and 18 from their own 17, and we have another whistle. It's a false start against the Cougars, so we're going to back them up a little bit more.
Probably not what they would have wanted.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 23 to go for the Cougars. I'm assuming they don't have too many plays put in for 3rd and 23.
No, not something you probably think of too often. Not a position you'd like to be in. But we'll see what the young quarterback here can do.
So it's been a great night here at Homecoming at Nashville Christian. Congratulations to homecoming queen Daisy Martin, announced just before the game. It's great to see Daisy out there with all of the other students who were selected by their classmates to represent the school on the homecoming court. 3rd and 23 for the Cougars. Quarterback running to the right. He's going to heave a pass. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to bring up 4th and 23 deep in their own territory, and the Cougars will punt it away. Back to receive the punt is going to be Keandre Gibson and Chris White, 2 speedsters. I would not be surprised to see a kick return here for a touchdown.
I wouldn't either. I mean, short field.
They are standing inside of Cougar territory to receive this punt, so they're not going to have very long to go once they receive it. Punter for the Cougars, standing on the goal line, trying to burn that clock down again as far as they possibly can. There's the snap. Kick is up. It's going to be Chris White. They're trying that switch the field again. They've got a good wall of blockers out there. White is going at about 24 miles an hour. And it's a touchdown, Chris White.
Did you call that one?
We did call that one. That was, he wasn't even close to being touched.
He lifted up his hand and ready to go at the 10-yard
He
line.
did.
I mean,
Well executed play, return play, where they create this wall as the return man switches field, and literally just could have walked into the end zone.
yes, I mean, great play design off the return. Something that people don't think a lot of about how valuable special teams can be. And we can see right there just an easy punt return, but we'll play, we'll action, great blocking from everybody else.
The only one upset about that is freshman Tate Mathis, who it's one more possession he doesn't get to direct.
Correct.
I'm sure he's happy for his teammate Chris White. So with 6:19 remaining, the touchdown makes the score 52-0. The point after pending for Braden Griffin. Crampton's still the holder. Griffin's kick is good. So your new score with 6:19 remaining in the game is Nashville Christian 53, Clarksville Academy 0. 6:19 remaining here on homecoming night at Keaton Field. Nashville Christian ahead 53-0. Braden Griffin to kick off for the 17th time tonight.
So he's been place kicking it all around this field. Let's see where he goes with this one.
Confusion there, but he finally got it going. Good kick here.
Fantastic kick.
Fielded at the 15-yard line. Return man brought down by Dre Gibson and looks like Hudson Smith. Is Hudson on? Yeah, he was. Hudson Smith. Hudson Smith and Dre Gibson on the tackle. And we have a flag, a late flag on the play. I'm not sure what that could be for.
Again, credit Bristol Adams there for getting on the outside, bringing him back in.
Bristol definitely did a good job containing there.
Turned Dre and Hudson
right back
for the tackle.
Dre. Some kind of penalty on the Cougars. I'm not sure what it was.
I believe I just heard a block in the back, potentially.
Block in the back, okay. So
I'm not sure how. They didn't go very far. But
that'll back the Cougars up. It should be 1st and 10, though, still. I don't know why the chains aren't moving. Yeah, they're moving them now. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars in what will likely be their last offensive possession from their own 18-yard line. With only 5 minutes remaining in the game. Quarterback C.J. Snodgrass, freshman, to give to the running back, who's brought down by a slew of Eagles.
Pearson Smith was the first one there to make contact.
Pearson Smith, the first one there.
Great read. Great by defensive line to push their running back Johnson deep towards the end zone, and a great open field tackle by Pearson.
So with 4:30 remaining now. 2nd down and 12 for the Cougars from their own 7. Cougars backing up a little bit. Give up the middle. Good tackles there.
That was
by
JP
several
Thompson.
Eagles.
Looks like JP Thompson was there first. May have gotten tripped up by our fantastic defensive line tonight.
Gain of about 5 yards there will bring up 3rd down. And it looks like about 7 yards to go for the Cougars.
And it looks like that is Devin Rainey who just came into the game for Javon Tidwell. Great to see Devin out there tonight.
3rd down and 7 for the Cougars. The give is up the middle again. Tackled immediately. Good penetration there by several Eagles. I couldn't see.
It's like Jackson Wills there first with the tackle.
Landon Belfour was in there. Several Eagles in there to make the tackle.
A fantastic jump off the line by JP Thompson. He timed that perfectly. Was able to get into the backfield to push them straight to Jackson Wills. A couple other substitutions. We got Bristol Adams out there now at the linebacker position, along with Carson Upchurch, and also number 20, Kelson Harlan is out there as well. Great to see these young guys out here performing and playing well tonight.
4th and 6 for the Cougars from their own 13-yard line. Looks like they will be punting. We don't have a return man back.
I guess we're just content with wherever the ball goes, it goes.
I think that's probably because any of our return men, if they catch it, there's a good chance they're going to return it, and we're trying to be a little gracious here. Good punt that goes out of bounds right around the 47-yard line of the Cougars, 46-yard line. So with 2.5 minutes to go, the Eagles will probably have their last offensive possession here.
Coach, it's great to see Davis Boatman out there onto the field. I know he's been recovering with that leg injury. He has not been able to play a lot of minutes.
Yeah, worked really hard to get back, to be able to play. Davis got to play a little bit last week as well. It's good to see Davis out there.
Great to see him. You got Cooper Kirsch out there as well. Kenny Harris snapping the ball. You have Javon Tidwell as well, and Landon Belfour.
Some confusion for the Eagles as we're trying to get our lineup correct. Tate Mathis, quarterback, 1:50 remaining in the game. Mathis takes a snap in the shotgun. Throws a screen pass to...
So I believe that was Cooper Crow.
Screen pass to Cooper Crow, and I think Cooper was making moves before he caught the ball and just...
He was ready to go.
He was ready to go.
For the house.
He was ready to go. He might have. He had a lot of green between him and the end zone. 2nd down and 10 for the Eagles from the Cougar 46. Mathis in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looks for Bristol Adams, who catches it. Cuts it back to the middle. Still on his feet. He's going down the sideline. And he's brought down around the 15-yard line. Good, strong run by Bristol Adams after the catch.
Fantastic little route.
Gain of about 25, 27 yards there for Bristol.
Yeah, tremendous effort to stay upright on his feet. Curious on what the play call will be here.
40 seconds remain. Eagles 1st and 10 on the Cougars 15.
My assumption would be a nice little run play to Cooper Crow and Willie get to go home.
Mathis is in the shotgun. Cooper Crow next to him in the shotgun. And Mathis will take a knee. So that'll be it here on homecoming night at Nashville Christian. Final score, Nashville Christian School 53. Your Clarksville Academy Cougars 0. It's been a great night. It's been a great homecoming week. Congratulations to the Eagles, who moved to 8-1 with their final regular season game next week, where we'll be hosting Donaldson Christian Academy on Thursday night, on Halloween night. And then it'll be our last regular season game before we head into playoffs and try to make a deep playoff run for the Eagles this year. It's been a great year so far. Want to see it keep going for a while more. Coach Kobe, thank you for doing tonight.
Yes, of course. It was great.
Enjoyed it. And we'll see you again next week.